What up, cats? What up, chicks? It's Rebel Greaser. I'm back with a brand new video. Okay, so as most of you know, in my latest videos, I repped stuff for Lox, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Um, Lox have recently changed their name. They went from Lox Hair Wax Co. to Lox and Company Ltd. And as an affiliate marketer, we wear their products and use them and mostly give feedback. So I wanted a shirt because you saw the other two shirts I have. The Ace of Spades gray one that's in one of my latest videos is really cool, and the other one is the first T-shirt I got was Lox Hair Wax Co. on it. So I wanted something to represent the new company name, and here it is, guys. Lox and Company Limited, Lox and Company Ltd. Got this shirt today. My partner also got the same shirt too. Eh? Um, also got another shirt. Now they're doing closeout sales on their site. So if you want a shirt like this, you better go on the site and order it now. OD Green Lox Hair Wax Company. Um, Battle Wax Hands to War. Eh? I like this, Hands to War, and I also liked it when they were Lost Hair Wax Co. So I got this one. This one was like $4.99. Went a little bit up to like 6, maybe 7 something with shipping, but yeah, I admit that's a cool color and a really kind of cool shirt, eh? Alright, the other thing I got right here, sandalwood pocket comb. Look at that. Fold out, lick your hair back, fold in. Eh? Cool, huh? Now, with the shirt, the OD green one, came a few extra things. Um, Wristband says, stay sharp, stay savage, black, kind of incognito. And it came with this patch, sew on patch, Lost Hair Wax Co. And it also came with this Velcro patch, Loxing Company Ltd. Stay sharp, stay savage. I think that's kind of cool. Um, Now, the thing that did come in today was the most expensive thing I bought from Lox. I did it because I really wanted it. It is the 1917 signet ring. I think this ring is really cool. The design on it, the barbed wire around it, the two military bladed knives, I'm guessing is what they are. I'll write all this stuff down about what this ring is all about later. Um, on the inside it says, stay sharp, stay savage, 925. Um, but yeah, I just think this ring is freaking cool. It's awesome. It's dope, really. Um, Came with this box. Huh? Yeah, I think it's tight. I really do. Um, this, aka Godfather, the Godfather, wrote this note uh, to me. It says, Brandon, you're going to love the 1917 signet ring. It represents duty, honor, and sacrifice. Wear it proudly. Miz. I want to tell him right now, I will wear it proudly, and I will wear it with honor. Okay. Now, if you guys do want to get stuff from Lox, you can contact me and ask about my promo code. My promo code will allow you to get 10% off stuff you buy. Um, 10% off any product you buy is good. You know? So, I will not give it out on the video. If you want to, you'll have to contact me either through my Facebook or my Instagram or my YouTube channel. You're gonna have to somehow contact me. Or you can contact my partner Elsa. She is also an affiliate marketer. Get her promo code out there too. Yeah, mySouthernChick.com. That's where you can contact her. Okay, the other thing I want to show is this jacket. This is a bomber jacket, very much like what pilots in World War II wore, as you can see by the it's supposed to be sheep's wool collar. This is not actual sheep's wool. Well, this is Arizona Jean Company made this. The original Arizona Jean Company made this. I just kind of thought this jacket's kind of cool. It's a little roughed up and beat up, but hey, you know, I think it's kind of cool. Warm. Okay. Now, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. You will know that Lox and Company Ltd is a veteran-owned, a veteran-ran company. All of the men that work there are possibly veterans. I know for a fact the Godfather who started it is a veteran. I believe the United States Air Force. I salute you. I salute all veterans. Love my vets. Okay, now today is April 1st, which is a sad day for yours truly. In 2018, a few days, maybe a week or a little bit more before, actually, it might have been a week or a little less, I should say, before April 1st. I had moved back out to my old living quarters. I had to make this decision, and my best friend Matthew Merck had told me to call him when I made a decision about living arrangements, and I did call him and I did tell him, and he told me that my decision was good. Said that it's good out there, you're safe and looked after, taken good care of. Said, Brandon, I love you and I care about you, and I just want what's best for you, brother. You know, it means some brotherly love that we have for each other. He told me that he'd be busy until after Easter with his ranch and family and, Easter itself. So I didn't get another chance to speak to him, but he did say, no matter what, I'm always going to be there for you. Well, it was a few days before Easter. I got up and I got on Facebook. on my phone, and I came across a message from a person I went to high school with that read, "Who am I going to go to for my gun information now?" R.I.P. Matthew Murph. Now, I knew this person sometimes wrote R.I.P. about people that he was no longer in contact with, or people that had wronged him, they had betrayed him, they were dead to him. So I thought nothing of it. Then I started seeing other messages saying R.I.P. Matthew, rest in peace. And that broke me. You see, 2 years after 2010, after we both done graduated out of high school, he called me in 2012 and he was doing a survey. He was calling people that he had went to high school with to see how they're doing in their life. And he said that he would call me back. And I thought nothing of it at the time. I'm like, yeah, right, talk no more, it's high school. But he did. And we had a friendship in high school, and later on, over the years, mostly just over the phone. Once in a while, we would video chat, but that was very limited. Hmm. Um, you know, um, we developed this brother-like bond. Um, I have mental and physical disabilities like anybody, and my mom and dad and I had explained all of them to him. We also, um, you know, told I told him things that I wouldn't have told other people. To put it simply, this guy knew me inside and out, probably better than even any of my other best friends did. Why did I trust him with such pertinent information? It's hard to say. I just felt like I could trust this guy. And I knew him inside and out as well. We didn't keep secrets. He told me about his problems, I told him about mine. But I called my mother the day I found out he was dead. I said, he's dead, he's gone. And my mother said, are you sure? Call his wife. I called his wife, and she told me it was true. He left behind a wife and two beautiful children. So, um, called my mom back and told her it was the truth, and told me to call my pops, call grandma, call auntie, call Aunt Sandy. Call people. I don't know. Every single one of the people I called that day said the very same thing. Said, "Oh my God, we're so sorry. If we could bring him back, we would. If there's something we could do, we would do it." And that's love right there from the family, but it doesn't change the fact he passed away in a car accident. After I got over the grief and hurt, I was angry at him. I'm always going to be there, but where the hell are you now? But that soon dissipated as well, because it was an accident. It was not his fault. It's not like he drove into the accident purposefully. He was one of the best guys I could ever have the privilege to know. He was a funny guy. He used to tell me a lot of jokes. In fact, I'll share one with you guys. One of the funniest ones, I think. This lady's at a bus stop in Texas. She's wearing a very tight skirt, crop top, And the bus pulls up, and she lifts her leg to get on the first step of the bus, but her skirt's too tight. Her leg won't go up. So she figures she can loosen it a little bit. So she smiles at the bus driver. She reaches back, unzips her skirt a little, tries to lift her leg again. Still not high enough. So she smiles at the bus driver and says, I probably shouldn't have worn the skirt today. And she unzips it a little bit more, lifts her leg, and still can't. So she smiles at the bus driver, and the bus driver smiles back. He understands, and she reaches back and unzips it a little more, lifts her leg, and still nothing. About this time, a big Texan behind her picks her up at the waist, sets her inside the bus. She turns to the would-be Samaritan and hollers at him. She says, How dare you put your hands on my body? I don't even know who you are. The Texan drawled back. He said, Well, normally, ma'am, I'd agree with you. But after you unzipped my fly 3 times, I kind of figured we was friends. Oh, when he told me that one, I tell you, I was telling, I tell all new friends and everybody that joke. Can't believe I never said it before, but I thought that was funny. Um, this one was also on Facebook, but I first heard it from him. Um, this guy says he was banned from Tractor Supply. The way Matthew told it to me, he said he'd been banned from Tractor Supply. I asked him why. He said, Well, I was in there buying a bag of dog food for my dogs. And this lady in line asked me if I had a dog. What does she think I have? An elephant? So me being who I am, I told her, I said, No ma'am, I don't have a dog. He says, I'm going on the dog food diet. You can lose weight on this diet. It's great. Says, I was in the hospital for it. Um, I was on the diet before I was in the hospital last time. But I lost 10 pounds before that. And practically everybody, was listening. He says, yeah, if how it works is you fill your pockets with dog kernels. Every time you're hungry, you eat one or two of them. The lady looked at me and asked, were you in the hospital because the dog food poisoned you? I said, no, man, I stepped off the courage to sniff an Irish Setters brand and a car hit me. He said everybody in line was laughing so hard he thought the poor guy behind him was going to die from laughing. He was going to have a heart attack from laughing so hard. You know? And I used to share jokes with him. I told him this one. I once said, did you know that the wise men were actually firemen? In the Bible, the wise men. You know how we know that? It says they came from afar. I also told him that for those of you who read the Bible, y'all remember the story of Rashab, Meshach, and Abednego. Well, I bet you didn't know this. When they got out of slavery, they went into the real estate business. Your shack, my shack, and the bungalow. We used to trade jokes over the phone so many times. I think one of the jokes I told him, I thought he would die laughing, was I said to him, I said, knock knock, who's there? I said, Uber. He goes, Uber who? I said, your daddy drive for Uber. He says, man, these jokes are more insulting than they are funny, ain't they? I said, yeah, well, your jokes ain't all that funny either sometimes. Then I then he said, nah. I said, who's there? He says, taxi driver. I said, taxi driver who? He said, your daddy, a taxi driver. Guess we each got that joke kind of, similar, don't we? But yeah, it was April 1st was the date of his passing. So April Fool's Day is not always the funnest. But I just remember the good times and the conversations that we had. And that always kind of helps to make it a little bit better. Um, but, you know, result of has, taught me a lot of different things. It can teach you that life is short. Well, okay, another thing that I'm going to point out in this video. Um, I know that a lot of young cats and chicks, and even older cats and chicks, smoke, and that's the thing I'm going to bring out in this video too. Is these right here? They're called Breather Supreme. They're herbal cigarettes. These can be bought on Amazon. Um, you'll appreciate these. Anyway, I want to leave you guys with a lesson that Matthew gave me. This was probably 2015, maybe early 2016. He gave me this lesson. He said that everybody will go through trials and tribulations in life. These trials and tribulations are made specifically for you, and you have to go through them. Get this, to shape yourself to who you are going to be. These trials and tribulations will shape you, will shape your futures to who you will become, man or woman. So remember that. Apple juice. At the end of this year, I'll have 2 years sobriety. Don't plan on ruining that with alcohol. All right then. So, in the words of Lox and Company Ltd, stay sharp, stay savage. And the words of Rebel Greaser, stay greasy cats, stay sexy chicks. Be cool, get rock, Billy. I'm Rebel Greaser. Over and out.